Hello, Kurt Halverson here with HomeTown Credit Union. Welcome back for another Money Minute, and welcome back to Jazz Gallagher, our debit card specialist / debit card fairy. And today we're going to talk about something really interesting, scams that have to deal with the company that sends you the box with the smile on it. We're talking about Amazon scams. Now, these are not scams that are coming directly from Amazon, rather they're scams from people posing as Amazon. Tell us about what you've seen and heard.
Yeah. These scammers are very good. They commonly use something called spoofing, where they're able to alter their caller ID and phone number that shows up. So they can pretend that we are a legitimate business. My caller ID says Amazon. Well, they're not Amazon. Amazon won't call you.
Interesting. Kind of like government agencies won't call you. I'm starting to see a trend here.
Yes. Amazon is going to send you an email if there's something wrong with your order.
Okay.
And they don't have a fraud protection unit like HomeTown does that's going to call you and say, hey, there's a problem.
Yeah, so as you know, we've got fraud monitoring. And so if you're using a HomeTown credit union card or a HomeTown debit card or credit card, so if there's something that seems suspicious, our fraud team's going to contact you, like an unusually large purchase, or if your recent purchases have been in southern Minnesota and all of a sudden a purchase shows up in Florida, that's going to send a red flag. They're going to try and reach you and say, hey, is this really you? But Amazon doesn't have a feature like that. So tell us about what these scammers are pretending to do.
So they're going to call and say, I'm Jake from Amazon.
Not State Farm.
Just
Jake
to
from
borrow Jake
Amazon.
here. And there's a pending purchase for $300. Someone has ordered a computer fraudulently on your account.
Okay.
Now, my best practice is call your bank.
Sure.
I get a lot of these calls. I'm always happy to take a look and see, is there really a $300 Amazon charge pending?
Yep. And that's interesting to know is that we can a lot of times see if transactions are pending to clear your account.
And sometimes I can even see those before you do, or what's been attempted. Even if we've declined it, I can still see that attempt was made.
Yep, because you are a debit card fairy. Jazz has the magic.
And generally, I have not come across one where someone received this call and there was a real charge pending. Now, these scammers will try to convince you you need to verify your card information and give them your card number, or you need to purchase some gift cards and you're going to get reimbursed. There is no program where you buy a gift card and you get reimbursed.
Yeah. If somebody's asking you to buy a gift card, typically that's a red flag.
Or to give them your card information. Some of the Amazon scammers will ask you to create a Cash App account or a Zelle account or PayPal, some type of money transfer. So they can then get remote access to your device or get you to personally send them your money.
Very good. Remember, a lot of times these scammers are very, very convincing. And even though in a moment where you're not faced with this situation, you can say, yep, I would be able to identify that scam and stop it in its tracks right away. When you're in the moment, sometimes it's difficult because they prey on emotion.
And they're practiced. They sound very professional.
Yeah, absolutely. Jake from Amazon. All right.
I've even had calls from people who don't have an Amazon account or a computer that received this call.
Okay, so they're just doing a shotgun approach where they're trying to reach anybody and everybody that it might apply to, hoping that they get some people to fall victim to their scam.
Yep, they are going for shooting blind and hoping for the best.
So what advice would you give to people that are worried about this type of scam?
Similar to with a government agency, it's okay to say, you know what, I'm going to call back on a number that I can verify. If you have an Amazon account, I personally do. I've emailed their customer service. Their chat has been wonderful online. And I've never had an issue getting a hold of them. You can call the direct customer service line on their website and they can look into that for you. But it's likely they did not call you.
Yep. And it's always okay to set Minnesota Nice aside and just hang up, right? It's okay. Hang up, independently try and verify the information. And as always, you can check with the non-emergency number for your local police and ask them their opinion, or call your friends at HomeTown Credit Union.
And remember, if somebody calls you and says they're from a company and they're trying to pressure you, or they're being being aggressive with you, they don't work in customer service.
So thank you so much for joining us for this Money Minute, and stay tuned for additional Money Minutes coming soon.